This weekend I'm going to be doing something completely different. I'm going to be wild camping. I've managed to get the permission from a farmer to stay for the weekend, which is not easy, believe you and me. And in my camping cookbook, I've wrote an article in there saying that it's virtually impossible to wild camp in England. So what I'm going to do then is just camp for the weekend. First I'm going to go and forage for some timber, like sticks, twigs, small branches, to light my fire. I'm just going to check the hedgerows and follow it down to the public footpath. The trouble is, the hedgerows are so overgrown this time of the year. I've been walking down this public footpath for about 10 minutes and there's no way can I find any dead wood. I mean, there's no way am I going to try and climb into there. Well, at least we're in a bit of a dip here and the wind seems to have died down, but I've been walking for, what, well over an hour, and there's a hole in the hedge there. I'm just going to nip in, see if I can find any wood. Right, I'm inside that hedgerow, or whatever you want to call it. There's a little stream there. There's some dead wood. Still not going to be easy to get at. So I'm right inside this hedge. I don't know what you'd call it. Mini wood. Spinney. Not sure what you'd call it. There's some dead wood. There's some dead wood there, but it's over the water. There's some dead wood there. That's over the water. So a lot of it's not too bad here. But I've just walked by a load of elderberry and that's not really very good to burn at all. I think this is hardwood, so I'm just going to start collecting some. So I've picked a couple of piles and they should easily fill the rucksack. So I've just picked a rucksack full of sticks and small twigs and logs and, well, not really logs. I didn't bring a saw with me. I didn't want to create any damage, you know. So I'm just making my way back to the campsite. Most of the day's gone. Right, so I finally got back with the wood I picked up. I know it doesn't look a lot, but believe you and me, by the time I got back, I knew I was carrying that. I also picked up a walking stick, so I'll be cutting that up as well. Hopefully that'll be enough to cook some lunch. Well, actually it's too late for lunch, it'll have to be an evening meal. So I'm just about to light the fire. I forgot my big frying pan, so I normally use this to put the hot ashes on and everything, just to act like a Dutch oven, so I'll put that on top of the frying pan or something, but I forgot the big one, so I've just cleaned it out, so I'm just going to cook my breakfast on there. So that'll just fit on there nicely. I've finally found the ideal location. So I've got the fire there, it's heating the tray there, and as you can see the old sausages are cooking away quite nicely. So I want them to cook nice and slowly, obviously. But the first thing I'm going to do when I get back is to straighten this rise up in the middle of the pan. I'll make a dish, because it doesn't matter if I use them for embers like that, but if I ever get caught out like this again, I can always use it for cooking. But now I'm getting the hang of it, it's not too bad. It really is cooking nice. I have to keep sliding it backwards and forwards off the heat. Look, there's the ash. That's a bit of a pain when the wind's blowing. But, yeah, you know. I mean, putting the eggs on might be a different thing, but I've soon got through that wood. Look, I've just got a few pieces left. So the eggs are cooking really nicely. I've had to put new bits of wood on, which just smokes. When the embers, when that dry wood burns, it burns. There's nothing left. There's no hot embers. And then when you put other bits of wood on, it smokes. So it's been an experience. It didn't help forgetting my frying pan, but well, yeah, anything's possible. So yes, it was really nice. Wild camping. Well, I don't know about wild. I was furious when I found out I'd left me frying pan. Would I do it again? Probably not.